Imagine starting your day not just by waking up your body, but by awakening your soul even before you touch your cup of coffee. Does it seem far-fetched? Let me share a story that might change your perspective. It's about a not-so-secret secret, an ancient yet ever-new practice that people around the world have adopted to profoundly transform their lives, even before the sun rises. This story begins in the quiet of dawn, where the darkness of night meets the first light of day. In different corners of the world, people like you and me rise not just to start their daily activities, but to reconnect with something greater. It's not a magic formula, but rather a set of simple practices that, when put into action with intention and regularity, can open doors to a fuller, more conscious life. Think of it as an invitation, a call to awaken not just your senses, but the essence of your being. It's as if, before the world speeds up, you have the chance to tune your existence's frequency to the harmony of the universe. The challenge here is not to face the alarm clock, but to open yourself to an experience that can be as invigorating as the strongest coffee and as soothing as the morning's aroma. The truth is that each morning brings with it a promise, a blank page, an opportunity to start anew in a more aligned, more present way. No matter what the previous day was like, the following morning always offers a new beginning. What if I told you that by adopting these morning habits, even before your first sip of coffee, you could not only change your day, but transform your life? Now imagine if each day started not with rush or worry, but with a moment of peace, clarity, and a renewed sense of purpose. This is possible, and I'm here to share how. Has curiosity been awakened? Then, let's embark on this journey together. Now imagine that upon waking, before you get lost in the day's obligations, you dedicate a moment to yourself, a meeting with your essence through morning meditation. This first habit isn't about emptying the mind, but rather filling it with the peace and tranquility we so seek amidst the chaos of everyday life. Starting the day with meditation is like planting a seed of serenity in the fertile soil of the morning. While the world still sleeps, you sit in silence, breathe deeply, and allow yourself simply to be. You don't need to be a Zen master or spend hours in contemplation. Just a few minutes can open the doors to a surprising inner journey. This ancient practice, adopted by sages and seekers throughout history, has the power to recalibrate our energies, focus our minds, and prepare our spirit for the day's challenges and beauties. It's a moment of connection where you listen more than you speak, receive more than you ask. Here, in the silence of presence, many answers we seek reveal themselves without a single word being spoken. Morning meditation is like a peace agreement with the universe, a recognition that, despite external storms, there is an oasis of calm within us. And the most beautiful thing is that this inner peace has the power to influence everything around us, transforming not only how we experience our day, but also how we interact with others. Therefore, by adopting meditation as your first morning habit, even before coffee, you are not just setting aside time for yourself. You are giving yourself the gift of presence. And in this gift, life unfolds in a lighter, clearer, and deeper way. This is just the beginning of a transformation that starts within and radiates out, touching every aspect of your life. Now visualize the sequence of this morning transformation, where after awakening your consciousness through meditation, you cultivate an internal garden of gratitude. This is the second habit, conscious gratitude, a simple yet extraordinarily powerful act capable of changing not only your day, but your entire life. Imagine starting each day not with desires or complaints, but with a heart full of thanks. It could be for the comfortable bed that embraced you through the night, the sun that rises and lights up your room, or simply for the opportunity to live another day. Conscious gratitude is an exercise in recognizing the countless blessings that often go unnoticed in our fast-paced routine. Adopting gratitude as a morning practice is like putting on glasses that transform the view of the world, making it more vibrant and colorful. Problems and challenges don't disappear, but the way you face them changes profoundly. Suddenly, the traffic on the way to work or the pile of tasks is no longer a burden, but part of the dance of life, opportunities to learn and grow. Science has shown the beneficial effects of gratitude on physical and mental health, from improving sleep to increasing emotional resilience. But beyond that, cultivating gratitude reconnects us with the essence of life, with the beauty and wonder of the simple act of existing. Practicing conscious gratitude is like sending a signal to the universe, saying you are open and receptive to the abundances life has to offer. And curiously, the more we express gratitude, the more reasons to be grateful seem to come our way. Thus, by integrating mindful gratitude into your morning routine, you're not only giving thanks for what you have, you're opening the doors to receive even more. It's a virtuous cycle of acknowledgement and receipt, a continuous flow of giving and receiving that begins in your heart. Imagine then the transformative power of starting each day not just awake, but truly grateful. After awakening consciousness with meditation and cultivating a garden of gratitude, the next step on this morning journey is positive visualization. Imagine yourself not just going through the day, but living each moment intentionally, mentally, creating the experiences you wish to live. This habit is like drawing a treasure map, where the treasure is the fulfillment of your dreams and goals. Positive visualization starts with clarity about what you want. It's not merely daydreaming about distant desires, but setting clear intentions for what you wish to attract into your life. Imagine, for example, visualizing yourself completing a significant project successfully or developing more harmonious relationships with those around you. By visualizing, you're not just daydreaming. You're instructing your subconscious mind to recognize and create opportunities to make these dreams a reality. This morning practice has the power to align your internal vibrations with the frequencies of your deepest desires. Like a film director, you script and direct the story of your day before it even begins. And amazingly, by doing this regularly, you begin to notice signs and synchronicities that lead you in the direction of your goals. Modern science, through studies on neuroplasticity, shows that actively visualizing our goals can effectively train our brain to identify and seize the opportunities that lead us to them. This practice can strengthen our optimism and resilience, preparing us not only to achieve what we desire, but also to overcome obstacles along the way. Integrating positive visualization into your morning routine is therefore a powerful way to affirm your ability to shape your own reality. It's choosing to take the helm of your ship, consciously navigating through the seas of life rather than being carried away by the currents. Imagine then starting each day with such clarity and direction, knowing that every step you take is aligned with the vision you have for your life. After diving into meditation, cultivating gratitude, and positively visualizing your day, the next step in this transformative morning journey is movement with intention. This is not simply about doing physical exercises, but about harmonizing the body and mind through practices that invigorate, heal, and balance. Imagine starting your day moving not just to strengthen the body, but to nourish your soul. Movement with intention can take various forms, from a peaceful walk, where each step is an affirmation of your connection to the earth, to a yoga sequence that aligns your chakras and releases accumulated tensions. The essential here is the consciousness accompanying each movement, transforming physical activity into a meditation in motion. This morning habit is a celebration of the body you inhabit, an acknowledgement of its ability to express and interact with the world. By moving with intention, you awaken not only your physical strength, but also to the present moment, cultivating a full presence that illuminates the rest of your day. The practice of intentional movement has roots in ancient traditions that recognize the inseparable connection between body and spirit. By honoring this connection through conscious movement, You facilitate the flow of vital energy, prana chi, throughout the body, promoting health, vitality, and a state of well-being that permeates both the physical and emotional. Incorporating this habit into your morning routine is like giving your body a good morning, full of care and appreciation, preparing it to face the challenges and joys that each new day brings. It's a way to reaffirm your commitment to yourself, reminding that mindful attention to the body is an act of self-love and respect. After awakening consciousness, nourishing the heart with gratitude, visualizing your aspirations, and harmonizing body and mind through movement, the moment comes to feed the spirit with words that uplift, inspire, and transform. This is the fifth morning habit. Inspirational reading. Imagine starting the day diving into texts that touch the soul, seeds of wisdom that bloom into reflections and actions throughout your day. Inspirational reading in the morning is like receiving advice from an old friend, a wise mentor who speaks directly to your heart. It could be a chapter from a book, a poem, an excerpt from spiritual teachings, or even quotes that resonate with your personal journey. The specific content matters less than the effect it has on you, awakening, encouraging, and guiding. This habit has the power to put everything into perspective, transforming challenges into lessons of growth and success, into humility and gratitude. It prepares your mind to approach the day not just with intelligence, but with wisdom, discerning not only what is urgent, but what is truly important. Integrating inspirational reading into your morning routine is to create a sacred space of learning and self-knowledge. It's about recognizing that just as the body needs food for energy, the soul needs inspiration to flourish. These words become companions throughout the day, echoing in your choices and interactions, reminding you of who you are and who you wish to be. Adopting this habit is also an act of resistance against the constant bombardment of superficial and distracting information that surrounds us. Choosing to consciously nourish yourself with uplifting readings is choosing a path of light and depth in a world that is often shallow and dark. Imagine then opening the windows of your mind with keys of wisdom every morning, starting the day not just informed, but inspired. After exploring the depth and beauty of 5 morning habits, a new challenge arises, integrating these practices into the tapestry of our daily lives. This isn't just about adding tasks to our morning routine, but about consciously weaving each habit into a harmonious quilt that covers our mornings with intention, purpose, and beauty. Integrating meditation, gratitude, visualization, intentional movement, and inspirational reading into your morning isn't a matter of time, but of priority. Imagine each habit as a different colored thread, each bringing its own texture and hue to the whole. The secret lies in intertwining them so that, together, they create a start to the day that is not only aesthetically pleasing, but deeply enriching. This integration begins the night before, with preparation and a clear intention of how you want your morning to unfold. It may involve practical adjustments, such as preparing your meditation space or choosing the book for inspirational reading. But above all, it requires an internal disposition to welcome each new day as a sacred opportunity for growth and self-discovery. The beauty of integrating these habits lies in flexibility and adaptability. There is no one-size-fits-all. Each person can find their own way to interlace these practices in a rhythm that resonates with their unique needs and circumstances. What's important is that by integrating them, you create a morning ritual that nourishes all aspects of your being. Imagine starting each day with this rich tapestry of practices where each habit contributes to a sense of wholeness and readiness for whatever the day may bring. Integrating these habits is like composing a morning symphony, where each note contributes to a melody that uplifts, inspires, and transforms. As we adopt these 5 morning habits and seek to integrate them harmoniously into our lives, we begin to notice changes that go far beyond the tangible. These benefits manifest not only as a more productive morning or a day started on the right foot. They touch the essence of our being, profoundly transforming who we are and how we relate to the world around us. The first notable transformation is the inner peace that begins to permeate our everyday life. In a world that often values doing over being, dedicating the first hours of the day to cultivating tranquility, gratitude, and presence becomes a revolutionary act of self-care and self-awareness. This inner peace becomes our personal sanctuary, a safe haven in the face of life's challenges and storms. Another transcendental benefit is a deeper connection with our life's purpose. By visualizing our goals and aspirations every morning, we begin to see more clearly the path we want to follow. This clarity gives us the courage to make decisions aligned with our deepest values and the perseverance to move forward, even when the path becomes difficult. Moreover, these morning habits cultivate an expanded gratitude, which transcends moments of practice and begins to color the way we see the world. Daily small miracles, previously overlooked, start to capture our attention and appreciation, enriching our life experience immeasurably. The integration of these habits also teaches us about the importance of resilience and adaptability. We learn to welcome each new day not as a repetition of the previous ones, but as a unique opportunity for growth and learning. This flexibility makes us more open and receptive to changes, empowering us to navigate life's waves with grace and wisdom. Last but not least, the practice of these morning habits reinforces our connection with the present moment, teaching us to live fully each instant. Awakening to the magic of the now is perhaps the greatest gift these habits offer us, for it is in the now that life truly happens. As we embark on this journey of transformation through morning habits, it's natural to encounter challenges along the way. These obstacles, however, are also valuable opportunities for growth and deepening practice. Imagine these challenges not as insurmountable barriers, but as stones on the path that, once overcome, strengthen your determination and clarity of purpose. One of the first challenges might be internal resistance, that whispering voice tempting you with comfort and convenience, suggesting it might be easier to continue in old patterns. Overcoming this resistance begins with a firm commitment to yourself, a promise that your well-being and personal growth are non-negotiable priorities. Remember that every small step in the right direction is a victory, even on days when maintaining the practice seems more challenging. Another common challenge is the lack of time, a perception that our mornings are already overloaded with no room for anything else. Here, the key is to reassess and reorganize priorities. It may be necessary to get up a bit earlier or adjust other parts of our routine, but the time dedicated to these habits translates into significantly improved quality of life, offsetting the initial effort. Inconsistency can also emerge as a barrier, especially on days when motivation seems scarce. At these times, it's helpful to remember why you started this journey and the benefits you've already begun to notice. Keeping a practice journal where you log your experiences and reflections can be a powerful tool for maintaining focus and motivation. Moreover, it's important to approach this practice with kindness and compassion towards yourself. There will be days when, for whatever reason, it will be hard to follow the planned routine. In these moments, self-kindness is crucial. Instead of reprimanding yourself, acknowledge your efforts and know that each day brings a new opportunity to start over. After embracing morning habits and confronting the challenges inherent to any significant change, it's inspiring to turn to real transformation stories. These are not distant legends, but living testimonies of ordinary individuals who, like you, decided to make the early hours a sanctuary for personal and spiritual growth. Imagine, for instance, the story of Anna, a woman who, facing chronic stress and exhaustion, found in morning meditation a safe harbor. What began as a desperate attempt to find peace evolved into a daily practice that not only brought her serenity, but also clarity and purpose. The transformation was so profound that it inspired those around her to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery. Or consider the journey of Carlos, who after years of battling a negative self-view and worldview, decided to integrate mindful gratitude into his mornings. Gradually, this simple act of recognizing and giving thanks for the small blessings of life began to change his perception, opening his heart to the joy and beauty that previously eluded him. There's also the story of Beatrice, a teacher who, feeling lost in her career, began practicing positive visualization every morning. Visualizing herself impacting her students' lives in meaningful ways, she rediscovered her passion for teaching, transforming her classroom into a space of inspiration and learning. And we mustn't forget Joao, whose life was marked by physical inactivity and lack of energy. By incorporating movement with intention into his mornings, he not only revitalized his body, but also his mind and spirit, discovering a love for wellness that became the foundation for a healthier and more vibrant life. Finally, there's the experience of Sophia, who found in inspirational reading the strength needed to face a challenging period. The words of wisdom and encouragement became her allies, guiding her through the shadows to a place of light and hope. Each of these stories is a powerful reminder that regardless of where we start, transformation is possible. They inspire us to believe in our capacity to recreate our lives, one morning at a time. After being inspired by stories of transformation and starting your own path of change through morning habits, you encounter a crucial element for the enduring success of this journey: consistency. It is consistency that turns isolated actions into patterns of living, converting daily effort into deep and lasting changes. Imagine that each morning practice is like depositing a coin in a piggy bank. By itself, each coin might seem insignificant, but the consistency in depositing them every day accumulates a valuable treasure over time. Similarly, the daily practice of morning habits builds, brick by brick, the foundation of a more fulfilling and conscious life. The importance of consistency lies not just in repetition, but in building an inner discipline that reflects in all areas of your life. By committing to these practices every morning, you develop a willpower and focus that are invaluable, helping you face challenges and pursue your goals with determination. However, cultivating consistency is not always an easy task. Life brings unforeseen events, and there will be days when following your morning routine feels like a Herculean task. In these moments, remember that consistency doesn't mean perfection. Allow yourself flexibility and kindness, recognizing that the important thing is to return to the path whenever possible, without punishing yourself for occasional slips. A strategy for maintaining consistency is to link your morning habits to established cues or routines. For example, meditating right after brushing your teeth, or practicing gratitude while preparing coffee. These triggers help to incorporate new habits into your routine almost automatically, making it easier to maintain them in the long term. Imagine then the satisfaction of looking back after months or years of consistent practice and realizing how far you've come. Each step, no matter how small, contributed to a grand journey of growth and self-discovery. While consistency is crucial, equally important is the personal adaptation of morning habits to your unique life and specific circumstances. Recognizing that each person's journey is unique allows you to adjust and personalize these practices to meet your individual needs, preferences, and goals. Imagine that morning habits are like a piece of clothing. Just as an article of clothing may need adjustments to fit perfectly on the body of the wearer, habits need to be shaped to fit into the routine and reality of each person. This process of adaptation is not just about making the habits fit into your schedule, but about making them truly yours, reflecting your values, your aspirations, and your way of life. Personal adaptation may mean modifying the duration of each practice, choosing alternatives that resonate more with you, or even changing the order of habits so they flow more naturally into your morning routine. The important thing is to maintain the essence of each habit: the awakening of consciousness, the cultivation of gratitude, positive visualization, intentional movement, and inspirational reading. This personalization also extends to recognizing that not every day is the same. There will be mornings when you have more energy and disposition, while on others you might need a gentler and more flexible approach. Allowing yourself this flexibility without judgment is a form of respect for your own pace and needs. Morning habits as malleable tools in your hands, moldable and adjustable, ready to be used in the way that best serves your personal and spiritual growth. This adaptive approach not only increases the likelihood of maintaining consistency, but also enriches your practice, making it more relevant and meaningful to you. After integrating and personalizing morning habits, a crucial step in this journey of personal transformation is to create a space dedicated to reflection. This is not just a time to look back and assess progress made, but also an opportunity to deeply connect with oneself, recognizing your feelings, thoughts, and the internal changes that are occurring. Consider this space for reflection as a peaceful garden, an inner sanctuary where you can sit quietly and observe the landscape of your inner life. Here, away from the noise and demands of daily life, you can hear the voice of your true self, that voice often drowned out by the hustle and the external noise. This moment of reflection can be integrated into your morning ritual or occur at another point in the day that suits you. It may involve meditation, journaling, or simply a moment of contemplative silence. The important thing is that it is a time dedicated to looking inward, questioning what truly matters to you, and recognizing the transformations unfolding within. This space for reflection is vital because it offers a necessary pause in which you can assess the direction your life is taking. It's a moment to ask yourself, are these habits moving me closer to what I wish to be and experience? How can I adjust my course to more authentically reflect my values and dreams? Moreover, this practice of reflection strengthens your resilience and adaptability. By becoming more aware of your reactions, choices, and internal changes, you develop a greater ability to navigate the ups and downs of life with balance and wisdom. Each session of reflection is an opportunity to reconnect with your essence, align with your purpose, and renew your commitment to the path you have chosen to tread. This introspective space is not a luxury, but a necessity for those seeking to live consciously and fully. As we advance through this journey of transformation, adopting and adapting morning habits that awaken our consciousness, cultivate gratitude, foster positive visualization, encourage intentional movement, and enrich the soul with inspirational readings, we reach a point of profound awakening. This is not the end of the path, but a significant milestone on the ongoing journey of self-discovery and personal growth. The completion of this phase of the journey is not a destination, but an open door to a new way of living and perceiving the world. The awakening of the soul we seek through these morning habits is not a moment of sudden enlightenment, but a gradual process of becoming more present, aware, and connected to the essence of who we are. This awakening is accompanied by a sense of alignment and harmony, not just with oneself, but with the universe. As these habits become rooted in your routine, you begin to see life through a new lens, one that reveals beauty in the small things, strength in vulnerability, and light even on the darkest days. The true value of these morning habits transcends the sum of their parts. Together, they act as catalysts for a broader transformation, positively influencing all areas of your life. Relationships, work, health, and well-being begin to reflect the internal change that these practices promote. Upon completing this stage of the journey, it's important to recognize and celebrate the progress you've made. Each step, no matter how small, was a movement towards a more authentic and fulfilled existence. Gratitude for yourself, for the path traveled, and for the lessons learned strengthens the commitment to continuing this evolutionary journey. Now imagine looking into the future with renewed eyes, knowing you have the tools and wisdom to create the life you desire. This awakening of the soul is just the beginning. Each new day is an opportunity to continue growing, learning, and evolving. I hope this message has been helpful to you. Don't forget to leave a like and share with others who you believe might need a message like this. See you in the next video.